Okay, so um, she um, fired me, and it is still on my credit report. It wasn't on my credit report. It came on my credit report after this operation. After I called the FBI in 2020 when I made that complaint, they put it on my credit then. It wasn't on there before then. And they went and put it back on there, and you can't dispute it, you can't do anything. So kids is a major part. If you don't believe it, look at my notebook. Every time I write anything about them, that's the next place you're gonna go pick up somebody, a school. So um, let's see. Car dealerships is big too. Um, Car dealerships is big, and Uber is a fleet, and it goes to business credit cards and debit cards. That's why they won't let me file my taxes unless I file as a transportation company because that's what they have. So Uber and Lyft won't give me a 1099 because the law has backdated the rides. That's why you don't never get I don't ever get rated because the rides are old. They've already been done. And so since they've already been done before, there is, I don't get rated. And so it goes back into an account that men have already done. Um, Going to work is um, a lot of anxiety. Some mornings it is not so bad because I go to work and if I haven't talked at all, then they will still be mean, but they will only send me to routes that have drugs, but they will put majority of white people in the car to do the rides. But when I have done bad, like I am today, um, they will put thug-looking people in the car. They will add more anxiety to the rides. They will put more hearses, fire trucks, funeral homes, tow trucks, tire, um, uh, uh, people with tires. They burn up cars. They will ambulances, um, vans. That's what they put on the road when they're angry. Immediately, they're waiting to be dispatched. They already know what's going on. As soon as you start writing, there they go. They're gonna crank up and come on, roll out. It's like they're sitting there. How I park and sit and wait on a Lyft ride. That's how they park and sit and wait on you to start talking shit, and then they roll out immediately. They do not hesitate. They follow me everywhere I go. As soon as you start writing in that notebook, here he come. He's gonna roll out, and you be like, "How did he get here so fast?" He was already there. He was already there. They already be there, waiting for me to start talking trash. Now, what makes me start talking trash? Dumb routes. I hate the routes, the gotcha routes. And they do them every day, all day. Some days, I ain't gonna lie, I honestly don't care. When I get a break and I stay out their face for a little while and they stay out of mine, I really don't care. I come in here and I'm in my house. I know they don't have me here. They stayed somewhere else. I don't be caring. Out of sight, out of mind. But when I go out and I be done had a couple of days to myself, I go out and I go to work. I can take it. On the days I don't work too much. I've been working almost every day. So I go out, and when I go out, they literally, they will do the dumb routes. So they will put you down to go right next door to a school. Then you go there, and then you go right next door to the school, and then they right next door. Then they, as soon as you pick the person up, they add the route. I can't stand the dumbness. Then you go and you do that. That person hang on the phone with you the whole time, and then when you drop the route, then they drop and say route or canceled. Then why was you on the phone that long? Now you could totally turn that to say, well, he's on the phone that long to swap and link the person that's in the car. I'm not giving them that. 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 I'm not giving them that at all. Because of the simple fact, it still shouldn't be done that way. I'm just not with all the swaps, period. Even the get me back swaps. I'm just not with all that swapping junk. But even if that was the case, that's still not the way you would do that. You would still have the person that is swap duplicating me. You would have that person taking the other person. I don't need to get the ding. Because this is all IP stuff that you just erasing right over anyway. So I'm not feeling none of that they saying. Those are lies. That's how I know they telling lies. Because I know how you make the false evidence. So you're lying. Because this is all erased and type over. So that's a lie. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. I have sat there and tried to come up with, no, it's no reason to abuse me and then say, you helping me. You're not helping me. You're lying. They're lying. They want you to be quiet because it's a trick until we get it done. And then when we get it done, all the white people will high five and say, we got it. No, they can't even wait until they actually get me in jail and they be actually sitting up there at the register. Gotcha. You ain't even got finished yet. What are you talking about? They be that excited about that. So no, they're not telling the truth. They're not telling the truth. They forget that. I thought you said I had a boyfriend and I was getting married. What happened to the rings being put on TV? Funny how they went away real fast. So no, I don't pay them no attention. They be lying. Anything to get you to be quiet while they do what they done. And then when they get done or think they done got something that they could use, then they be like, gotcha. You don't have anything. I'm still out. You have to lie all day. Don't forget that. You have to tell lies. All day. And they do. All day long. Tell lies and swear they is doing the most. No, you're not. No, you're not. If anybody was that interested in me to my marriage, these feds that look at everything, that know everything, would definitely know that. And they would not be bothering me. Definitely wouldn't be threatening my life. So, no. White people are not divided. If this was like black people, then I would say totally possible. White people don't divide. They do not do that. If one of them do it, they all doing it. Now, is it possible that one could be, really truly undercover? Of course, but that's not what this is, because anybody can see what's going on. Even if you were undercover, you don't need me in the operation. because she has been abused. So no operation goes beyond that point, and they don't forgot that. And the Lord told me that to tell them the Lord said that's one of their rules. I didn't know that, but the Lord told me that no operation goes beyond somebody's safety and security, and they don't went well past that, and they feel like the safety and security is telling you to shut up. That's not safety and security. That's not safety and security when y'all know good well the air in this house is bad. That's not safety and security. Well, we told you to shut up, so we just letting it stay. No, that's not what that is. That is not what that is. What it is white people don't roll like that. This is a black girl, and she knows too much. And I know still more than I wrote. I just wrote all of the basic stuff, which is they got a car dealership. That's all them cars outside. The car dealership. They got businesses. Businesses. That's what's the big thing. Businesses. And they want me to sit back and wait like they just while they set up other people. That's not the way that's supposed to go. I'm done. They don't get no pass for that. That's not the way that's supposed to go. Because as soon as they get mad at me, they're not patient. They're not saying, oh, just hold on. No, they go straight to middle school and evil tags. So then you wasn't helping me at all. Because if you are, then you would have compassion and concern. When I posted that picture of that white man, that's when I got up and wasn't feeling good all the way since what it was, Sunday, was it Saturday? Whenever that was, Friday or Saturday, when I posted that white man, whatever that poison that they did to me that night for posting him online, they're gonna show you where was the boyfriend there. Where was he at? Taking a nap? So that's exactly what they did. When I posted that man on there and I said, where's the check? They went on ahead and poisoned me that night. And ever since then, I felt very, very tired and don't remember nothing when I went to sleep that night. You would think that picture alone would say, we gonna have to meet her in the middle, do something to pay her for what we did. No, people don't care nothing about that. All right, let me post this online. Turn my phone off. I ain't got no calls today. Not even spam calls. All right, I'll be back. I had to post this on YouTube.